What's good, guys? Popo here. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you very much. You know, before we even get started, I want to remind you that no beat is a bad beat. And in this video, I want to explain a couple of things to you about passive income. So let's dive right into it. And I hope you guys enjoy, and it's good to see you guys, man. What's up, guys? Popo here. I'm glad to be on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I just kind of want to talk about the channel for the last couple of years. The last 2 years that I've been on here have been very, very educational for me. When I first started putting YouTube videos on, it was more for a place for me. Where do I put my videos where I'm going to be able to store them and be able to recall them? So I would label them and put them on YouTube. And when I wanted to recall what I was doing on the MPC, I would look it up on my YouTube thing. Well, I had them on public. I didn't even know what public was on the thing. And if I would have started a YouTube channel many, many years ago when I had a lot of other older gear. But I got a lot of good feedback from people watching on the channel. And I started sharing different ways that I started making passive income. And that's what I want to talk today about, passive income. And with the MPC, it's really, really easy to make background music. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. My daughter is actually making a YouTube page. She's inspired because I've showed her by being an entrepreneur that you can do anything that you want, and you just have to be able to sacrifice your time doing other things and put it into action. And that's exactly what I did. I like when I first got started on like my first MPC video, you see it, and it was, I just want to plug my guitars in here. Well, I did, and I plugged my guitars in, I sequenced out a song, and I put it up. You know, I didn't just save it in my MPC and throw it into the box. I wanted to see how the process was of making money. So long story short, I registered that song through ASCAP and BMI. I didn't even know about DistroKid or anything like that. Just go through DistroKid. But I used ASCAP and BMI, and what they did, they registered my song, and they played a part of my song, like 20 seconds worth on a sitcom that was aired on TV. So I kept getting these checks in the mail, and I looked up the serial number, and I'm like, well, let me see what this song is. You know, I want to hear it in the movie. You know, that's the best part. Couldn't even hear it. Didn't even know it was my song. It was my registered, my code, everything that I did in ASCAP and BMI. So the process works. When you register your songs and somebody uses it, they will leave that footprint, and you will get paid for that. Same with like DistroKid, and they put your songs on, like, you know, you can buy the CD on Amazon, or you can distribute throughout all the online retailers, which is really, really dope. TuneCore is more for me, where I use background music. Like I say, my daughter's going to be doing The Sims, because she sees now that she's out doing her hair right now, guys, because I made a little bit of passive income on the YouTube. And me as a father, you know, she can have the money that, you know, I'm not trying to do it for the money, but she sees that generates income for her, and it is her income. Like when I'm not here, that's still going to be generating her. Every video that I have is going to be going to them. So what I'm doing is putting this background music to her video, because she wants to make her own money now. So I'm just like, well, great. And I'll be damned if I'm going to pay for background music. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one song that I got here, just show you guys this 8-bar sequence that I got, and just break it down, because I got a lot of stuff going on here, and you guys know how I work. I put more than enough inside of each track. This way I have more than enough options to pick apart. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here in this video. I'm going to make a little bitty Sims track for her. Like right now I got this little jingle, and I might put some little bells and stuff, because she's going to be doing her own thing and talking, and I don't want nothing overpowering my little girl. So it's really cool. But if you hear the whole beat, we're not going to lay out this whole beat. There's way too much going on, you know what I'm saying? It's just way too much. So what we're going to do is, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. I made this song, so I know where all the sounds are. I don't have them labeled or anything like that, but for my first sequence, I just wanted something nice and subtle like that. This way she can introduce herself, and, you know, nobody's going to be paying attention to the music, but you don't want just that background fan music. Like, listen, check this out. This is what you would hear without any background music right now. You hear that fan? Well, when that fan or any natural noise is going on in the background, it sounds a lot better whenever you have something like this covering that up. It just helps out a little bit. And like I said, I don't have to pay for it. And all I'm going to do is make this background song, register it on TuneCore. When she goes to her creator page and looks for a song on there, she can type on my name like that and drag it onto her video, which she already says she wants to because she already likes the idea, because the money's going to be hers anyway. But she'll get paid every single time the song gets played on her YouTube channel, the whole time in the background. So if she gets 200 views, money. You know what I'm saying? It'll be her first video, and we're going to do it right, because I teach the MPC and I've done everything wrong, so I know all the ways not to do something. So that's why I guide. I lead now instead of follow, because I followed long enough. So I think it's really, really cool that I get to do this, and I thank you guys very much for being part of the channel. I just kind of wanted to update and leave you guys with that, and let's go ahead and chop this up real quick. Alright, cool guys, so I kind of gonna unmute all this stuff real quick. Because I can probably make a good 5 songs out of just this one song. There's so much going on that I'm not even gonna use these. I'm not even gonna use those, I'm just gonna use A. So what we're gonna do is go to main, and this is how you take your one sequence and you break it out into your song. Just watch, check this out. I'm gonna go here, hit my pencil. You got an 8-bar loop, and that's all you got. You get your pencil and you tap sequence, copy that. This is a basic Fruity Loops setup where you just copy the sequence after you have all your parts, and then you lay out your song in the grid, right? So we got 8 sequences. Track mute, second button under C. Now I don't want none of these drums. I don't want no drums. Matter of fact, we said pad 5 and 2 sounded good. So we already know the first sequence is going to sound like this. She's going to be like, hello, hi, and I am welcome to my channel, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Go to sequence 1, make sequence 1 do that. Because that was sequence 8. Apparently we'll end 8 the same way we started. We'll go to 2, take these drums out. 2. We'll add some bells now. So now it's going to sound like this. Cool. Go to 3. Mute out these pads. Here, bells with that. Sequence 4, mute out. We're just gonna have bells with nothing else. Sequence without those drums. Sequence 5, no drums. We're gonna have 2 with bells. It's gonna sound like this. That's cool. We'll use 3 in that. Better yet, that's too much. I don't want it to drown her out. So 6. This thing better still be recording. Alright, 6. I'm gonna get rid of those bells, put it back with these bells. Wait. That's the wrong thing. We want these bells. messed it up. I want all the other ones muted except for those bells. Okay. And then here, and we don't want these bells, but we want to hear this with those bells over here. So sequence 7, same thing. Sequence 8, we already did 8. Okay, now we just hit menu. Okay, check this out. When I hit track, you see I got different sequences now, because all we did, we hit main, we had one sequence, right? One 8-bar sequence. We hit the pencil, we copied it 8 times. We went to track mute, and we arranged the way we wanted that sequence to play out. I only used 4 different samples in that whole sequence. So let's hear it play back. How do you do that? You go hit menu, you go to song, insert, 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 all 8 of your sequences. Right now they all say 1. You want to make sure that they say 2. Now if you want sequence 1 to play again, you hit it here. Or if that's your hook or whatever it is. Sequence 4, sequence 5, sequence 6, 7, 8. So let's say this bar right here, if you don't convert this sequence, you got to convert it all one more time to make it one sequence, okay? If you do not have this, if you got it here, it's only going to convert from 5 up. You got to have it on your last sequence, okay? Very important, extremely important. Convert that to 9. I hit do it. I'm going to clear this, insert sequence 9, and it's a 64 bar, right? I got 64 bars on there now. So I'm just going to export that into a wave to drop onto her thing. Export. My external drive, we're going to name it BNE, save, overwrite. Alright, so that was very easy, right? I mean, the intro of the song, the video that I did here, thanking you guys for watching and hoping you subscribe, took a whole lot longer. And actually, I think it took longer to export the song than it did to arrange the tracks. You got an 8-bar loop going in there. It's a Fruity Loop. It's a typical Fruity Loop approach. I say that because it was my first DAW, and I have respect for Fruity Loops. When I had a laptop, or not even a laptop, a computer, desktop, and it's the only program that I actually had. It was the first one that I ever invested in. And I think it's important to invest in yourself whenever you're doing music stuff, guys. Don't beat around. If you can't invest in the program, don't do it, because you're going to have to continue to invest in yourself. A lot of time for free and a lot of money for gear. So all we did was take a 4-bar loop or 8-bar loop or whatever and copied it. Let's listen to this song real quick. Listen if it's Simsy enough for her. And what I'll do, I'll kind of like just talk in the background, and like I say, what I'm going to do with this song is, instead of registering it to DistroKid, because I don't want to sell this song, I want to make money off of this song for the rest of my life. I want to make money off of the song every single time somebody uses it. If you know somebody that has a YouTube channel that's making music, you saw how fast we did that. You know, just sell it as a download. I mean, it doesn't matter, as long as you give people access to your music and it's registered, they can put it. I mean, all you do, studio creator, it tells you what music you want. You type in Poli, Popo, as soon as I register this, of course. And anybody can use the song. It's not just, it's for everybody. So the more people you have playing this song, the better. Like I say, it's just one song, and if you put it on the beginning of every one of your videos, especially if you're starting out a channel, hey man, good passive income. That was cool, right? That sounds a little Simsy. I like that. Pretty cool. But again, I've spent the last 2 years going over the MPC, and I learned from somebody that it does take about 2 years to master a craft. And honestly, until you can draw this box on a piece of paper and write down all the functions that it has and what it does without looking at it, then I don't think that I don't think you're ready to move on to another piece of gear, because there's a lot of good stuff inside this box that I still continue to this day to have to learn, because they keep updating it, and it's a really cool piece of gear. And when you start incorporating other gear to it, it's like adding a cold air intake to your car. It's going to give it a little more muscle. It's going to give it a little more speed. You know, and there's different parts to make a car faster. That's all I'm saying, is the more stuff you add to it, it's going to give it more, and it's got a lot already. So learn what you got. That was pretty dope, man. I think I ate up that whole 64 bar background thing. I think we nailed it. So it's exported. I'm going to go ahead and double export this to an SD card. Hopefully. I don't have access on there. Either way, I'm gonna have to save that to a USB stick or something. I just want to save it now while it's hot, because all I have to do now is pop it in my computer, go sign it into TuneCore, and you know, you pay the membership or whatever like that, but they put your song where it needs to be. Yeah, they distribute it all across the platforms too, but more for background music through YouTube, I use TuneCore. And whenever my daughter gets her channel up and running, which it is up and running, we're just working on the video, and now it's like, you know, when you say, hey, I can make beats all day long, and a client comes to you and they say, okay, give me some, and you're like, yeah, let me go downstairs and make a video and make a song because I don't have any ready. Imagine if it would have been like a major artist or something. I couldn't do it for my daughter. Imagine if I couldn't do it for a major artist. Calls you can say, hey, dude, send me 10 songs in this style. Let me see what you got. You don't have 10, you're going to be a long day. But if you don't have them ready, I showed you how to stretch them out. All right? So it should be pretty straightforward. Other than that, guys, I've had a great experience with the channel. You've let me talk about just about anything I want freely. You've shown nothing but support. The videos are good. There are a lot of good videos on YouTube, but whenever you actually need something, you know you can give me a call, and I tend to answer it pretty quick. I leave my email on there. Like I say, I can draw this box inside and out and get you through your struggles pretty easily. If you want to, you know, reach out, just reach out. But other than that, what else do I got to say? There's a ton of good artists out there that are making videos. Take my hat off to all of you guys, because I know everybody watches everybody's videos. You know, not like everybody hangs out to the end and watches the whole flick, but that's all good too. It's just everybody does tune in, and I do check in on everybody here and there, and I am caught up with everybody, see how everything's going. Let me see. Camaro. Alright, cool, guys. So it looks like I got that song. I'm going to take it up, put it in the computer, edit her software on Filmora. I use Filmora to do my stuff. You can get it for free, or whenever you buy it, you know, just buy it. And it's a great, easy, super fast. She's 13 and she's getting through it like nobody's business. Actually, Mama's helping too, and she likes the editing. She likes to do that. So I'm like, okay, cool. And now my youngest daughter, she actually, and thank you guys for the prayers and everything like that. Everything is cool with her, man. She is 100%. Thank you. All right. Well, I guess that's it. And yeah. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm done. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you.